Hey kids, today we're going to learn how to change a flat tire. So the first thing you want to do is loosen these lugs. You want to do that before you jack up the truck so that the weight of the truck keeps the tire from spinning while you're trying to crank on these lug nuts. When you buy rims aftermarket, they usually come with a key to prevent theft. You want to use this key in the lug before you apply the lug wrench, and we just need to find the right size here, and then all you're going to do is break this loose. Now remember, I've already done this for the purposes of this video. I've already broken these loose, but you want to loosen these lugs, but do not remove them, all right, because otherwise it may fall off and the truck could fall on you. So to be safe, just loosen these lugs, don't remove them. The next step is to simply jack up the vehicle using a jack. You want to make sure that you jack it up so that it has a couple inches below the tire. This tire is a little bit flat, and so it's narrower here. The new tire will be full of air and it'll be a little bit wider. So you need to leave room for the new tire so that the new tire can slip on there. This is a scissor jack, and this is what normally comes with your vehicle. To operate the jack, you turn it counterclockwise to lower it, and you turn it clockwise to raise it. And you'll use this to jack up the vehicle. Now, I'm not going to be using this today because my vehicle is lifted, and this thing fully extended doesn't have enough range to lift the vehicle to the point where I can get it off the ground enough to change the tire. So as you can see here, the scissor jack is just simply not tall enough to lift this vehicle to the point where I can get it off the ground enough to replace the tire. So I had to use a floor jack instead. You'll notice that I'm on the lower control arm. This is because even the floor jack doesn't have enough height to raise this up enough to get this off the ground enough. So we're just going to use the floor jack for now. Now we simply remove the lugs that have been loosened in the previous step and remove the tire. Now that the lugs are removed, we can simply remove the tire. So today we're going to be taking the tire to the tire center and having it replaced. But if you're on the side of the road, you're going to need to get the spare tire out. And in trucks, it's located underneath. So typically your truck will come with this kit, and you'll assemble these pieces together. So you'll assemble the rod like this. Normally on this side there is a tire iron, but I've since lost it, and that acts as like a T-post for this so that you can apply a torque to it. And what you want to do is right in there, you see that little thing right there? That lowers your tire. So you want to take this end of your kit and place it on there, and you're going to twist it counterclockwise to lower your spare tire. So here it is inside the hole, and you're just going to simply turn this counterclockwise, and that will lower the tire down to the ground. You'll remove it, and then you'll use this rod again and turn it clockwise to bring it up and out of the way again. So that's how you get your spare tire out of a truck. In a vehicle, the spare tire will be in the trunk. So you just pull it out of the trunk. Okay, now that we've got the tire back from the tire store, we're gonna just put it on the truck. These tires can be a little heavy, so let me show you a trick to help you get the tire on. What I like to do is I like to pick a lug towards the bottom and I line it up with the hole on the bottom here. So I'm just gonna bring this hole to this peg. Now what you wanna do is grab the tire like this and you're gonna kind of lift with your knees, get it really close here. And then you'll come in here where you can see and lift with your knees. And there you go. Now just thread the lug nuts back on. When you tighten these lugs, you'll want to do it in a star pattern. So I'll start here, and then go to here, and then go to here, and then go to here, and then here. Now just take your key and your lug wrench and tighten these lugs up. You want to get these as tight as they'll go. The tire is free to spin, so you're not going to get too much leverage, but get them as tight as you can. Remember, tighten them in a star pattern. Now that the tire's on, we're ready to remove the jack stands and lower the vehicle. All right, now that the truck is back on the ground, we're gonna give the lugs a real hard tightening, as hard as you can. One more time in that star pattern, and then clean up your tools and you're ready to hit the road.